Good morning, one and all. How are you today? It's Bruce here with Stock Markets with Bruce out of Creston, British Columbia, Canada. Nice to have you here this morning. Welcome to the show for June the 30th, 2021. I can't believe I'm saying this. June 30th, 2021. I can't believe it's the end of the first half of 2021. I haven't finished shopping for Christmas 2019, let alone Christmas 2020. And now there's going to be Christmas this year too. Not happening. What is going on? That's crazy. Nice to see you here. Uncle Bruce here, waking up, trying to come around. I woke up this morning as I usually do. Actually, I woke up a lot early this morning. I woke up a half an hour before my alarm went off. So that got me up at 2:30 this morning, local time. Read the news on my phone and just kind of lazed about, and then got up at my 3 o'clock hour and did my thing. Had my latte this morning to get some caffeine in me. And about 45, 50 minutes ago, I just got really tired again. So I had a half-hour snooze just to get ready. And I woke up about 20 minutes ago, and here I am ready to roll. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. It's Wednesday, hump day, June 30th, the end of the second quarter. Wow. IBM calls $180 expiry, February 22 for $1.50. Is it worth it? Well, you can take a flyer on it, but you are asking a $35 gain. But it's a cheap flyer, isn't it? For $150, you can control 100 shares of IBM. 1,500 gets you 1,000. Let's put it this way: if between now and September, October, IBM reaches 160.65, those might go to $5 a piece. So if you're happy with a double, triple, versus losing it all by next February, but I'm not sure if you will. You have plenty of time to get out if you're wrong. So at that price, and I see why you're asking me why, should I buy these at $1.50? I like the cheap price of those contracts. I like it. You're not going to turn this into a $50 contract, but they might turn into $4, $5, $6 under the ideal circumstances. So it might be worth a flyer. Rob, you got extra money lying around? There you go. I was wondering, what process do you go through to identify a stock or a SPAC that you like? Many factors, and that's going to be in the classes as well. I really have to get into this minutia for you, which I can't do on a quick answer here. There are a zillion factors that go into it, and I don't even think about it, to be honest. Like you guys asking me these kinds of questions, you make me self-analyze myself and go, yeah, what is it you do? Because with all the years of experience that I have, I just know what to look for. I go, yeah, no, and I move on. And then now when I think about it, I go, wow, there is a lot behind it. And it's because of the training that I've had. It's because of the years experience that I've had. It is because of the wins and losses I've seen or have had or been part of. You learn on every trade you make and every position you follow. You learn, and you just keep adding to that, learning tower. And you bring out the, you run the software, the analyze software. You put that on and go, new stock. What's this? And then you move on to the next one. This stock is up 20% today. What does that mean? And you're looking for factors there. It's quite intense. So classes are what we're going to do to help with this, and I think you're going to. I know you'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll find it interesting, and again, you'll let me know if you like it or not. You will let me know whether you like it or not. In your opinion, what is? Why is there such a short interest hatred for SoFi? I don't know if there is a hatred of that kind, Larry. I'm not sure if it's really that intense. But there was, there are people. I'll say this: there are people out there who are not a fan of the billionaire behind this deal. Was his name is Klamath? Can't pronounce his name. And they don't feel they don't look highly upon him. But I think what they're ignoring, and I know they're ignoring, are the people that are running SoFi. The head of SoFi is one hell of a guy, really respected. I wouldn't bet against these people. I just wouldn't do it. This company is already firing on all cylinders. They're going to get their bank charter license in a few months as well for that bank they bought in California. That will take this stock to a double right away. So anyone shorting it, I think they're in big, big trouble. I think they're really going to get caught here. But, do what you want to do. What are you going to do? You got to let people do what they're going to do. When does it make sense to start selling calls on Gore's Matterport? These horses are straining at the reins. Yeah, we're 25, 30 bucks a share before you want to start writing options. You're nowhere near yet. You got to let this deal happen. July 20 is the merger date. Between now and then, it could already be at 20 bucks a share. I mean, just get ready, kids. This is looking good. You talk of option potential going 3 or 6 more months out, but then company growth of 1 to 3 years out. Should we plan on exercising a contract or two for the longer term company growth? No, right now it's options are short term things, and I'm thinking between now and 60 days from now, 90 days from now, or less, these contracts that you've been picking up, these Januaries and the Novembers and Februaries, these are going to make you some nice money. That's my initial hunch here. And you're going to take those profits from those contracts. You'll roll into future contracts and keep going, but you're also going to pick up more stock. You're going to start to become, if you play it right, you're going to start to become option writers, and you're going to start dragging in incredible premiums, massive percentage premiums on your money. That's the point here. And you're going to just start growing your portfolio higher and higher. You keep asking me, when should I sell? When should I sell? Do you know when I should sell? You don't sell when you're an option writer. You're always selling when you're an option writer. You're always selling. You're always offering your stock at a price for a short period of time for a premium. And this way, you're constantly offering your stock and taking money off the table, off the table, off the table. This is the way you're going to play this, and you're going to do very, very well if you stick to it. So just stick around, enjoy the classes, and get rich. What does it mean when the broker says they need 40% margin to make a trade? It's possible. It is possible. The broker is going to say, you want to buy stock in certain securities, you have to put up 40% of the money. We'll lend you the 60. Or you put up 60, we'll lend you 40. It depends. The brokerage firms sometimes mix it up. I used to know that margins usually are 50-50. You put up half, the broker puts up half. But you do not max out on margin because with a 5% drop in your stock price, you get a margin call that could be too much to handle. You get sold out. You don't want to have that happen. So you got to be careful with margin rates. Be very careful. I avoid margins if at all possible. I would really avoid it. Is there any news behind the Gore's rise? Yes, apparently they made a partnership agreement with Facebook. With some of their imagery. I'm not sure if it's much of a financial arrangement, but boy, street cred just went up and exposure for Gore's just exploded because Matterport Gore's are becoming one, and the market is buying into Gore's here going, hey, this is going to become Matterport. I'm buying this Gore's. 16.39, 16.45 on your Gore's, up $2. Just curious, 100 shares each of your SPACs, would it be smart to hold till I'm ready to retire, or 10 years? I'm 31, man. We'll take it day by day. How about that? We'll just go day to day, week to week, month to month. We'll see what's going on. It's all right. Thank you, everybody, for that. If you'd like to talk to me about a 1-hour session, you want to get together with me, send me an email through my email address, which is right here. It's the old school hotmail.com email address. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I'd like to talk to you on a one-on-one session. When can you book me in? I'd like to make a reservation and lock it in right away.